After logging on to squarespace.com, we will now be proceeding to step number 2, which is to create a draft of the blog in Squarespace. So first is we would need to open the PEPPI site. So from your dashboard, you can see the different you can see the site for the contributor. So you just have to click on this in order to open the site. And click on the pages from your panel, on the left panel. Click on the news right over here, and then you will see the different news posts. So as you can see, there are no titles for the news posts. They are already embedded onto the thumbnail in order to have a more cohesive look on the website. So the first thing that you need to do is to click on this plus button, which is to add a post. We would need to upload a thumbnail image. So go to the options and then click upload an image right over here, thumbnail image. And then let's just imagine that this is my thumbnail image that I've created from Canva. I will wait for that to be shown here, and then I'll go back to content, and then write the article, skip the field title. The first line will serve as the title and the second line as the subtitle, if there is a subtitle. So we skip the post title and then we write here. Let's just say this is my title and then my subtitle. And then I will write the rest of the article. So for example, I have this as my article. Go back to my website. Okay, so for example, this is my article, and then I can add photos for the article. How do I do that one? So to add a photo, click on the plus button here and then click on the image, and then you can upload an image. Let's just say this is my other image that I want for my news. Okay, and then let's just say I also want to add another image. Let's just say this one again. Okay, so now that I have all the content of my article uploaded, we will now proceed to formatting and adjusting the layout. So first, the title. The title should be at the center with the style heading 2, and subtitle should also be at the center with style heading 3. What do I mean by that? So this is my title. I'm going to highlight it, click on center alignment, and then my style should be heading number 2. And then for my subtitle, also center alignment, and format, or format is heading 3. Okay, and then I can click on save. So this is just a draft. At the moment it will not be posted yet on the news and events. So I can go back and edit this one. I can move around the images. I can put it here, or I can put it over the top. And then the next step would be to add category on the article. So there are now 3 existing categories for each news post. There is donate, professionals, and summer students. You can also create additional category. The idea behind grouping into categories is so that we will be able to present other news articles at the bottom of each news post in order to entice the readers to read more. So for example, this one, the category for this article is professionals, so I just click professionals there. It is going to show up here, and then I'm going to proceed to the next step, which is to add an appropriate summary blocks at the end. So I will be now clicking the plus button again and select the carousel summary block, this one. Okay, now you have to click on under content, you have to click news. Okay, I also have provided the settings here. So under content you have to click news, and then under the layout you have to remove the header text that's provided there and type other posts you might like. This one, other posts you might like. Provide the aspect ratio 1:1 square, and then items per row 5. And then proceed to the display tab. Make sure that title is not shown, and click on show excerpt and show read more link. Display tab. Make sure title does not show. Show excerpt and show read more link. Primary data should be none, and then the category filter should be similar to the category you have provided for your news post. So primary metadata should be none, secondary should be none. For the category, this should also be professionals, just like the one that we have provided. And then click on apply. Now you need also to insert a space before the summary block for aesthetic purposes. Click on this bubble here, and then click spacer. This spacer can be adjusted depending on your depending on the what you deem appropriate, and then click save. So as you can see, as long as it's in the draft status, it will not be posted yet under news and events. So since this is live, I will not click save and publish in order for you to see that one. Okay. So the final step would be to save and publish the blog. So once we hit this button here, save and publish the blog, it will now do two things. The blog or the news post will be made public, and then the thumbnail, it will also be added here via a thumbnail. It'll also show up under the news and events of the PEPPI site. So that's all you need to know in order to create a web post. Thank you.